Oh, we're actually really close to the treasure, all things considered. That makes things a little bit easier. What's up, agents? Zer here. Welcome back to the Zervival series. This is episode 6, and honestly, it's been a little while since I've actually done an episode. I've been kind of busy doing other things, but I'm back at it once again. Anyway, this is episode 6, and if you remember, last time we went on a little bit of a caving adventure, and we got ourselves our very first diamonds, which those diamonds are actually in this chest right here. We got a total of 6 of them last episode, which actually not too bad, all things, because I actually want to go ahead and grab 3 of these, and I have some sticks inside this chest. I think you guys know exactly what I'm about to do. I want to make myself a diamond pickaxe, and I want to have this so I can go ahead and get myself obsidian, because we actually encountered obsidian last episode in the cave, and I definitely want to go ahead and get some of that, both in order to make myself an enchantment table, as well as to be able to go to the nether. That's not what the plan is for this episode, though. The plan for this episode is I actually want to do a little bit of exploring, which is something I honestly have not done whatsoever since this series started. And the way we're going to be doing this is we're actually going to be using this treasure map that I got a number of episodes ago. I think it was technically episode 1 that I actually initially got this, because we found the shipwreck in episode 1, and that's where we were living for the first few episodes, which is actually not too bad, all things considered. So let's see, where are we? Oh, we're actually really close to the treasure, all things considered. That makes things a little bit easier. Alright, so let's go ahead and move this into our offhand. We're extremely close, which is something I was not expecting at all. I was not expecting us to be as close as we were. So let's go ahead and grab our shovel, and so let's go ahead and go there. This was actually not, it was mainly planned to look for the treasure this episode, but was not planned for it to be as close to where we were as it is, which is actually not too bad, all things considered. So I guess I'm going to have to come up with something else to do in this episode, because I was expecting to have to do a whole ton of exploring in this episode in order to find this treasure, which admittedly we're probably going to have to do a lot of exploring to find in the first place. If I have any, I don't have any experience looking for treasure in Minecraft whatsoever, but I have seen a number of YouTube videos, and I do know for a fact that this treasure, regardless of where it is incredibly difficult to find. So that is one thing that I do have to keep in mind while I'm looking. I don't even know where it's going to be located. I think I'm directly on top of the X itself, although not as much as I would like to be, but that's okay, because we're going to see what kind of stuff we can find inside this treasure chest. And one thing I probably should go ahead and do is make myself a little bit of a staircase so I can get myself back out, and also light the place up a bit so that nothing can spawn nearby. That would probably be the smartest thing for me to go ahead and do. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started, or at least not get started, but continue searching for this treasure. I'm hoping to be able to find it this episode. It's kind of like the whole point, but even then, I know how difficult it is to find treasure in this game. So go ahead and see what we can do about this. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to help me at all, but I do know for a fact that I got this piece of TNT from the shipwreck when I first loaded up the world, so I decided to go ahead and use it. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And maybe we can find the chest a little bit easier. No, it doesn't appear that actually ended up working. Cleared up a lot of blocks, admittedly, but did not actually end up finding the treasure chest for us. Mojang really needs to figure out a way to fix the spawning of the treasure chests so we can have a little bit of an easier time finding. I have an idea. I don't know whether or not it'll work, strictly because I do not know if I have the materials to do that, but I want to continue and try again with the TNT, but I don't know if I have enough gunpowder to go ahead and make myself another piece of TNT. Do I have enough? How much gunpowder do I need? I need 5 pieces of gunpowder. Okay, so I don't have enough to go ahead and do that. Okay, I kind of figured as much. I just wasn't 100% sure. Okay. So, let's go back. Let's continue searching for this treasure chest. If it takes me too long and I don't end up finding it, I'm probably just going to go ahead and give up, because there are a couple of other things that I'm hoping to get done this episode. And, well, I really don't know how long it's going to take, if I'm even going to be able to find it in the first place. But I'm hoping at some point actually I stumble across it, which is kind of like the whole point of having treasure chests to begin with. But again, we're going to see how things go, and maybe with some luck I'll end up finding it, although mainly I don't know if that's even going to happen in the first place, because yeah, treasure chests are really difficult to find. Okay guys, so I think I found it. It took a little bit of time, but I think I found it. So if I go ahead and go in here, yeah, there's a chest right there. It's hard to see as the sand is falling, but yeah, it is literally just right there. It took me, as I said, a little bit of time to find it, but here we go. We get ourselves, ooh, some pretty decent little things. Here we get ourselves a couple book and quills. We get ourselves a music disc. Okay, few pieces of iron, not too bad. A name tag, oh, 2 name tags actually. A little bit of TNT. Are these just water balls, or these? No, this is a potion of water. They're both potions of water breathing. Nice. And we got ourselves a heart of the sea. Not too bad. Okay, that took far too long, but now I managed to find it. At least that's one thing off of the to-do list for this episode. So not too bad. And mainly there is a lot of stuff floating around the edge, and I definitely feel bad for ruining the landscape, but we found the buried treasure at least, so I'm at least happy about that. I'll probably worry about fixing the actual hole itself off camera in between episodes. I don't know how I'm going to go about doing it. I'm probably just cover up with sandstone and sand to kind of simulate the fact that nothing ever happened. But yeah, we got ourselves some interesting stuff, and apparently we got ourselves an achievement called Me Gold. I'm assuming that I got that from finding the treasure itself, which, all things considered, not too bad. And we got ourselves quite a bit of stuff from that, so I'm rather pleased with finding the actual chest itself. So okay, there's the iron block, so let's go ahead and put in here. And so yeah, that's actually not too bad, all things considered. Let's go ahead and put up all the stuff that we managed to get. Did I put in the wrong stuff? Yes, I did put in the wrong stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this away, and make sure to put the diorite away in the right chest. And you know what? I suppose I can go ahead and put the Hersey in this chest. So, not too bad. All things considered, we managed to get ourselves a treasure chest. Nice. Alright. So let me go ahead and apparently I can't actually go to sleep. And something I did not mention that I did off camera, and I did this in between edits obviously, but I did in between the last set of cuts. I actually went ahead and made myself a clock so I could have a little bit of an easier time figuring out what time of day it is. And yeah, so let's go ahead and maybe, hopefully, go to sleep. Maybe I'm spamming this bed like crazy and I just can't seem to be able to get in it. Alright. Well, one thing I do want to go ahead and do in this episode as well, which is actually what I was hoping to do, searching for the treasure chest itself, was to go ahead and go explore the outside area of where I'm living. And in order to do that, let's go ahead and get the treasure map out, put that away, and I want to go ahead and make myself a boat, because I've not explored any of the outside ocean at all since I started this series, and I kind of want to get a better idea of what's going on around here. And something I did also do in between episodes, I was going to show you guys this earlier, but I completely forgot. I put this trapdoor here which has a ladder going down. This leads into the cave system down below, which makes it a little bit easier to get in, but it actually goes down a little bit further into this area right here. So there's obviously not a whole heck of a lot going on in here, but what I want to go ahead and do with that area is eventually set up farms and stuff that I can go ahead and use. And I also want to set up an enchanting station down there as well, which I think would definitely be beneficial, all things considered. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our boat down. And actually, before I go ahead and go off, I do want to go ahead and make myself a map and see exactly where we are in respect to the area around us. And obviously I need sugarcane to do this, and I really want to see what's around us. Maybe if I can fill in an entire map, that would be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and go in here. Let's get ourselves 4 pieces of iron. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a piece of redstone. And I think you guys know exactly where I'm going with this. Alright, let's go ahead and craft ourselves paper, compass, and a locator map. There we go. Alright, go ahead and put the paper away for right now. Oh, I didn't even realize I have more paper in here already. Okay, so I can go ahead and open up this locator map, and I might be able to expand this map twice, I think. So let's go ahead and open this up, and okay, so let's go ahead and set up so that our map expands a little bit more, and I was not meaning to do that. Alright, so I'm actually curious as to what's around the area, all things considered. So let's go ahead and go in here. Let's go ahead and surround this map twice. There you go. So look, we've got expanded once and twice. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this last piece of paper away. Alright, so let's see. Oh, we've got quite a bit of map to fill in, which not too bad, all things considered. Alright, and something I probably should consider doing is building a boat dock so I can get a better idea of what our surrounding area is going to be like. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything interesting that we can find while we're out here? I do see some bubble columns, which not too bad, all things considered. There's another island over here. which I didn't even know about this island. Is there anything of interest on this island? That's actually a rather good question. I definitely should probably go ahead and grab the sugar cane on this island. That would probably be a smart thing to do. Let's go ahead and grab this. And maybe I could build like maybe a little bit of a cabin on this island, maybe. Because I don't really know what else is out here. Alright, grab this. Is there any more? Yes, there is some more sugarcane over there. And it's raining. Okay. So let's see. Is there anything? It doesn't appear that there's anything particularly special about this island, all things considered. But you know what? Cool that we found it. I'll give it that. Alright, so where? There's my boat. I was wondering where I put my boat. Okay. And there's a piece of sugarcane on the water. Let's go ahead and grab that. Alright. So let's go ahead and explore this a little bit. Maybe we can fill in the entire map by the end of the episode. That would actually be kind of cool. Alright, so anything off in this direction? Doesn't appear to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and start heading down, see what's off in this direction. Maybe something interesting, maybe nothing at all. We'll never know until we find out. So far, nothing, but you know what? I'm here because I want to see if there's anything. Hold on. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Is that an underwater ruin? It is. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. Hold on. I have a couple of water breathing potions that I literally just got from, hold on, actually before I go back home, I should probably come back over here and get the coordinates of this underwater ruin so I can come back here really easily. So let's go ahead and write this down. So 232, 62, and 18. Okay, so I've got that written down. Let's go ahead and head home. And let's get ourselves the water breathing potions, and we can go ahead and explore this underwater ruin. This has been a rather interesting episode. We found ourselves treasure, which admittedly took a while, but that's kind of to be expected with finding treasure from treasure maps. Found an underwater ruin. Don't know what's in this underwater ruin just yet. Maybe another treasure map, which that would be absolutely cool if we found another treasure map. Then again, there is a pretty good chance that if we find a second treasure map, it's just going to be the exact same as the first one. But we'll soon find out. Okay, so here we are, we're back, and I decided to go ahead and grab both water breathing potions in order to go ahead and explore this, because apparently both of these are both only 3 minutes as opposed to the full duration of 8 minutes, which, or at least the max duration, which I guess I can't complain too much. I did find them in a treasure chest. Alright, so let's go ahead and head down into this ruin and see if we can't find anything interesting. Okay, so there's some sea lanterns in here. Interesting. Alright, so we got ourselves a treasure chest. Anything inside here doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's in here. We got ourselves a little bit of wheat, some gold, a few pieces of coal, an enchanted book with protection 1. Okay, not the worst, but definitely not the best. Okay. That's interesting. And is this a second ruin, or is this part of the same ruin? I can't tell. Well, I don't see anything inside. Oh, there's drowns here. Okay, do need to take care of these guys, because otherwise they're going to cause me a little bit of a problem. Alright. There are chests inside of here. I don't see any. Alright, this might just be all there is to this particular ocean ruin. Although, if I'm being completely honest, I do kinda want to have these sea lanterns. So let's see if I can go ahead and break these. Alright, so it looks like ourselves a few prismarine crystals, which is kind of the whole point of it. Grab this one. Get ourselves, I'm guessing we need more prismarine crystals than we have to make a sea. Yeah, we need more prismarine crystals than we have. Alright. So this was definitely an interesting find. Where actually is my boat? That's actually a rather good question. Where is my boat? Over there, I see it. Alright, let's go ahead and go over there. And to end this episode off, I think what I'm probably going to do is go ahead and explore the remainder of the map, see if I can't find anything interesting. I imagine probably not, but at least I can safely say that I went ahead and explored the entire thing in one episode. Go and get this bottom corner. Let's go ahead and head off in this direction. Maybe if we're lucky. Oh, okay, we just found a shipwreck too. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I suppose I can go ahead and jump down in there. I have no idea how much longer. Okay, this looks like this water breathing potion is just now wearing out. So let's go and drink the other one. So let's see. Anything particularly interesting inside of this shipwreck? That is actually a rather good question. I see a chest right here with a whole ton of loot, whole ton of food. Alright. Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to need the poisonous potatoes. I'll leave the leather pants there. And what about in here? Anything of interest in here? Yes, another chest. We got ourselves a few feathers. Get ourselves. And what's going on with my controller? My controller doing that. I am not telling it to do that. Alright, try this again. Alright, got ourselves a book. Another treasure map. Okay. So this was a rather decent find, all things considered. Anything up here? Yep, one more chest. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, we got ourselves a decent amount of loot. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab all this. Alright. Not too bad, all things considered. So, let's go ahead and make our way back home. Okay, so I'd like to say that was fairly successful. We found ourselves a number of different items in this episode, which actually not too bad, all things considered. I am really happy with the way things ended up turning out. But yeah, so let's go ahead and recap exactly what amount of loot we ended up getting from the amount of chests that we found in this episode. We got ourselves a little bit of wheat, some carrots, potatoes, gold, emeralds, lapis, iron, quite a bit of iron actually, some coal, and another treasure map, which is actually kind of cool. Actually, one thing I do want to go ahead and check really quick. Where did I put the other treasure map? It's over here. Okay. I am curious to see exactly if this other treasure map is the same one we already found. Because I actually don't know. So let's go ahead and put this in here. Okay, so no, hold on. Is this the same treasure map? No, this is not the same treasure map. Okay, so it looks like we can do a little bit of more exploring maybe next episode. If I'm looking at this correctly, I'm thinking this might be... Actually, no, this is not on the same map. Now that I'm looking at it, that's actually kind of interesting. So we get ourselves maybe another treasure hunt next episode, which actually not too bad, all things considered. So let's go ahead and put this up. Anyway, with that out of the way, I think this is actually a good place to go ahead and end off the video. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. Much more than make sure that subscribing for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This is Mr. Series. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I'll see you guys later.